day 2. And we haven't killed each other yet. And all we're having is meat. And it's my favorite, so I'm fine. I think you're doing okay. We'll have to wait and see, won't we? The girl is only day 2. Yeah. Huh? Someone's coming.
Morning.
Good morning, everyone. Hey, good morning, good morning. Welcome all you new folks and welcome back to everybody. It is the May Hardcore Carnivore Challenge. Yes, indeed. Day 2. So far, we haven't killed each other because I have had no coffee or caffeine. But so far, I feel good. I was able to get a better night's sleep last night. I did have to take Benadryl because my sinuses were just going absolutely crazy. You guys, we're making the intro short. We have an 8:45 appointment for Harry. Plus, it's hard for him to hold the camera for very long to see what's going on in this region right here with him to see what's causing the pain. So we will share everything. I would like to go by Safeways because I have $17 and some change to spend. I'd like to see what the hamburger, and I saw that they still have chicken quarters on sale for 87 cents a pound. So I'm going to see what I can get for $17 and some change. Yes, indeed. And I'll share that if we do. It depends on what they're having. I'm dressed because I've got Tai Chi today, and I don't know. Our doctor is very proactive. Harry has some spots that are coming up that could be precancerous. He's got to get those checked out, this checked out. Sometimes he wants x-rays right away. He'll send us across the street, all those good things. So I don't know what time or how long that's going to take. So I've dressed for my Tai Chi, hoping I can get there by 1. So we're going to see how all that goes. We'll share the day. We'll share what we have to eat, carnivore style. And remember, you guys, it is just all the ruminant animals, all the beef, all the pork, all the eggs, and then we're using butter, tallow, bacon grease, and the greases, anything from an animal. We are not eating any dairy. I personally, Wendy, am not having any caffeine, no coffee, no sweeteners for Harry or I for 30 days, and nothing with natural or artificial flavors in it. So we are very strict. It's salt, and then the Redmond's Real Salt that is just salt on the hickory and cherry, smoked salt, regular Redmond sea salt. And then you guys have seen our refrigerator. The only fuzzy water we're drinking is 100% plain sparkling water. Yep. And I made bone broth, and I've got to have a cup of that. So anyway, you guys, we'll see what's going on today, and we'll share everything along the way. How are you guys doing? Are you doing BB&E, which is basically the same as what we're doing today, basically, because on BB&E, you can eat pretty much the same stuff. But are you doing carnivore? So let me know, or what you are doing for the month of May as a challenge to yourself, or are you? Leave me a comment in the description below. But you guys, we'll see you in the next segment. Hey everybody, we are back. And before we talk about Harry, we're going to share the meat because I am so excited. Look what I got for $16.28. Yes, indeed. So you guys, between the two, my first one was $82.43. I have exactly $1 left to my $100, but I am so excited I went in because you guys, look at this.
Because there's two of us, so it's $50 each.
It's $50. You can do $50 a week per person on our carnivore challenge is what Harry and I are doing. We are challenging ourselves to a $50 a week carnivore budget.
Without cutting down on the amount of food we should eat.
That's right. We're not cutting down on it, but come check. We're looking for sales. 87 cents a pound for chicken quarters. This package is 4 pounds, 14 ounces, $3.60. This one is 4 pounds, 26 ounces for $3.71. And then I got my 80/20 for $8.97. And we got a little over 3 pounds, 24 ounces. You got, or 3 pounds, 24. $2.77 a pound. I got all this beautiful meat because Harry needs to eat food with his pills that he got. And we'll explain that. Harry, why don't you come over here and explain? First of all, he's got some precancers that the doctor found on his face that he put the...
Pretty, eh?
Yeah, he's got a blister.
Pretty.
He's going to blister on both sides.
Oh, yeah.
Doctor always hits him hard and heavy with everything. Yeah. You need to get a DEXA scan for your osteoporosis because he has osteoporosis.
I want to see how this is affecting the osteoporosis. See if it's making it better or if it's staying the same.
What is this? Our diet.
Yeah, on the diet.
Ketovore and carnivore, right, instead of vegan.
The last time I had looked at was 2019.
Yep, right before we started this hard and heavy.
Let's see how this goes, right? Right, yeah, before we started.
Yep. Now, what did the doctor find out? It's not your sciatica.
No.
What is it? It's a torn gluteus.
I torn my butt!
Doctor thinks happened is when you had your hip replacement, they spread the muscles to do everything, then you fell at a campground.
Right.
And that's when it started hurting.
Right.
He thinks you tore it then, started to heal, and then somehow you tore it worse.
Tore it more, and probably when I was going to Texas and lifting Sally up and down.
And the suitcases up and down the stairs.
Around, suitcases all over the place, yeah. So that's probably where I really did a number on it. He says it's going to take a long time to heal. It doesn't go away that fast.
Right.
Plus I have to go get a, what is it called? Needle?
He has to get needling done on his gluteus. I told Harry, he's in for a treat. Yes, indeed he is.
And it also depends on who does it.
Well, yes. He wants to order a Swedish model to
I want
do
a Swedish
his
model to do this for me.
needling. So, just saying. Anyway, he's got a prescription for that. Three times a week for 4 weeks. It's the left gluteus muscle.
Yeah.
So he has a prescription for that.
That's your butt.
Yes, Harry.
For those of you who don't know,
it's
my left butt cheek.
Yes, it is. He's got to get
a good-looking one.
He's got to get... Marty, be good.
Sorry.
Marty.
Sorry.
Be good.
Sorry. I got to stop this now.
DEXA, no you don't.
This is heavy.
Shh. Well, wait a minute. You have to have a DEXA scan. And then you've got your whole blood workup done.
So I got an 8-pound camera on an end of a stick and I'm holding it right now.
Okay, this is what he's got. He's got some heavy-duty pills. You can turn it around.
Oh my goodness.
So, this is the issue. He's got to take naproxen for inflammation. He's got to take the Robaxin. And he also has, I know you guys, these are really hard and heavy duty meds, but he's got to take them. He's got prednisone, methylprednisone for 8 days, 1 a day. So this is a pretty heavy duty tear that he's got.
There's a lot of pain involved.
And there's a lot of pain involved, and he needs to get through it. But he needs to eat. When he takes these medicines, they're all hard on the stomach. So the good news is I'm going to prep more hamburger for him so that when he has to take those pills, he can have his hamburger first and eat it. Right. If he gets up early, he is cooking bacon we're going to insert the bacon right here. And we'll insert any prepping right here as well. And then we'll share our regular meal or meals as we go. So you guys, we'll see you in the next segment after I put my meat away. You guys, before Harry cooks the bacon, he's got to eat so he can take his pills. So how many chickens do you want? 2, 3?
Yeah, give me 3 of them.
3?
Yeah, because they don't have much meat on them.
Don't forget, put the bones in the container for bone broth.
I know.
Got 3 right there. I cooked these last night.
She's cooking it for me because that way I don't have to move around so much.
Oh, I'll put this away. Oops. I'll get the bacon out and just set it on the counter for you. How does that sound?
Yep.
1 mouth every 4 hours. What time did you take your Robaxin this morning?
6:30.
6:30.
When did I get up?
7.
7. So I took it at about
7,
7:15.
8, 9, 10, 11. So you can take it because it's 11:20. So I've got that one. Did you take an naproxen this morning?
No, I took a
Tylenol?
Tylenol.
Okay.
That's probably what I'll take.
No, he said you could take a naproxen. He said to take a naproxen instead because it's anti-inflammatory. It's an 8-hour one.
Okay.
And then your prednisone, methylprednisone is just 1 a day.
Right.
So the only one you're taking more than once a day is your Robaxin.
Right. Got it.
Okay.
We're good.
Got these. Got
And if
your
I
chicken.
can't remember, I'll ask somebody that watches to tell me what it is.
You can watch.
Yeah.
You can watch it live. I guess I'll stick these over here. Okay, let's check your chicken.
All right.
How hot? You don't really like yours very hot. Ooh,
I like
that
it.
looks delicious.
It's like hot to the touch.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Do you want a little salt on the side to dip?
Yep.
Just kind of put it around the plate, you guys. It's perfect. There you go. There you have it. Chicken.
Wait a minute. Go.
Got some chicken right here for Harry. First meal, breakfast of the day for his pills. Yes, indeed.
One of my new shirts from Texas. Yeah. It says New Mexico. I should say I got this in New Mexico. You guys probably remember seeing us picking it up. But I had to show it to you one more time. Yeah, like some of my friends in the asylum. Hey, like the boss said, it's bacon time again. Yeah, I gotta cook some bacon. Actually, I really would like to have some bacon. So, let's do it.
Hi, I'm back from Tai Chi. I see we have bacon in the oven. Now it's my turn. I get to cook some ground beef. And Harry, these where he hit you are really puffing up.
Let's see.
Yep, go to the other side.
How's that? Is it getting
Don't
big?
touch it, yes.
Is it getting to be like a blister?
Yes.
Yeah, they do
Yep.
that. I always do things equal. Ear, this. Except the nose wasn't. The nose didn't. I mean, because it's on the center line.
It's a neutral territory.
Yeah, it's a neutral
the nose
territory.
is neutral.
Well, you did
but
it
you
right.
got 2 nose holes in your nose.
I had it over here and I had it over here.
Nostrils,
here,
excuse
me. I know, right? It's weird. And ear's an ear. Yeah. Okay.
Anyway, I'm cooking some ground beef. Let's see if I can get away with not touching this one either.
How are you going to do that?
Magic. Ta-da! I did it. Whoop, whoop. For Wendy. Yes, indeed. Ah, you guys, I'm really excited that I was able to get more beef and chicken. Yes, indeed. For my $100 total meal for the week, which is very nice, especially since Harry has to eat something with his pills. That means Harry doesn't know that you can eat just a little bit, like a little snack with his pills. He has to eat.
Work.
He wants to eat.
It's got to envelop the pill.
It's got to envelop the pills. And of course, he loves ground beef better than he likes chicken.
There's only like 4 ounces there this morning.
That's right, because it was the rest of my food that I didn't eat.
Well, you got more coming right now, see?
Yes, I do. You guys, here's the deal. Another thing that I'm doing with this month, I am eating intuitively. I am eating until Wendy is full, and then I am stopping. If I want more food, I'm not going to snack. We are going to eat another meal. So if it looks like I'm not eating enough to you, that's what you would eat, not what Wendy would eat. Because you guys have to remember, I had a lap band for 14 years. And my throat right above my stomach atrophied super skinny. And so it takes me a long time to eat. And because I'm chewing and eating slowly, I get full easier. I'm not going to gorge myself on purpose or make myself sick just to eat food. I'm doing intuitive eating like Dr. Ken Berry, Dr. Chafee, everyone else says, all the doctors say, eat until you are comfortably full, stop eating when you are. So that's what I am doing for me, just so you know. If I want to eat 2 meals a day, I will. If I want 3 meals a day, I will. But they're meals where I am eating a nice sized portion of food, not a piece of this or a piece of that or a little bit of this or a little bit of that. No snacking on our carnivore journey this month, Harry. You're going to eat with your pills, and then you're going to have a bigger meal later in the day.
Well, like that one lady said, she likes me better on meds.
Oh, did she?
Yeah.
Who said that?
I ain't saying no names.
Oh, okay. But it's in the comments.
It's
they can go find it in the comment section. Okay.
I like me better on meds too, so it's good.
Well,
in fact, I got to go take a nap.
I don't like, and that's another thing. I can only have 4 hours of sleep in 24 hours because tomorrow I have my EEG at noon for my brain. So I've got to have that done. And I can't have caffeine for 24 hours beforehand, which is fine because I'm off the caffeine. And I'm glad I kind of limited my caffeine last month because I was drinking it black and stuff when I was doing my fasting,
we'll finally
my
know.
OMAD.
We'll finally know if Wendy has a brain.
It's not. No, they already found my brain with my MRI and my MRA. He said my brain was beautiful.
Well, that's right.
He said it was perfectly sized for my skull.
I forgot.
It wasn't shrank. It didn't look ugly. Didn't have any white plaque on it. He said it was absolutely pristine.
Fabulous.
I have a pristine brain. Now I just have to finish learning how to use my brain. That's all I need to do.
Boy, we all know that.
Anyway, so that's what we're doing. I'm interested to see what this needling is they do on Harry's
here she goes
gluteus.
again.
They're going to needle him. You know what? Felicia says it's probably like acupuncture.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, that's what he's thinking. We have to go to a special place
Or
for
they have to go all the way into the muscle and
I like to take pictures.
and tear it a little bit so that it grows.
No, they won't do that. They won't do that. No, they won't do that. They may torture you though. They may put you on a rack and stretch you. Can I ask if you can
that might feel good.
Actually, we were doing that in Tai Chi today. We were doing some
putting
stretching.
each other on a rack?
No, super stretching. I was
going to say, wow, everybody wearing black?
There's a Chinese technique where you hold, you pull the other person, when you do your trapezius, and you hold, everything is...
Oh, you'll have to show me this trick.
There's specific ways you have to hold your hand when you're doing stuff in Tai Chi that actually puts like pressure points on certain things. So if somebody came up behind you and you grabbed their hand, you could pressure point their hand and stuff. I'm learning all the good stuff. Hey, Harry, I need you to put the camera down and drain this so I can get this hamburger into a container and get the next batch going.
There it goes. Now, some people would keep this for tallow.
Not me.
But not us. We tried it, didn't like it. I didn't really like it all that much. I do like bacon grease a lot.
I like tallow, but not, I just don't like the aftertaste to spoil it. I like the clean tallow.
Yep, here you go.
Let's talk about our food and we're gonna have hamburger, eggs, and bacon. Lovely bacon, yes indeed.
Well, as soon as it's finished.
Yeah, well, oops.
You know, I put it in there quite a while ago.
Excuse me, Sally gets some.
It's got a minute and 25 seconds to go.
Here, can you give me her dish? Because I'll just get it in just a minute and then we'll get the bacon out. Okay, and I gotta do round 2 here. Now, this is gonna be interesting.
Oh, yeah, you're going to do the whole thing? Or just half?
Yay! Nope. Half. Here we go. Perfect. Woo! Getting very talented.
I like it when it's freshly cooked.
I do too. Tastes delicious. We've got this fish ground. I had to wait, you guys. When I went to Safeway this morning, I went to the meat department and there was no ground beef. And I went to the butcher and I said, you know, are you out of ground beef? And there's a gentleman there and he said, oh yeah, we don't have any. I said, you don't have any 80/20 because it's, you know, on sale right now. And he said, no, we don't have any. And the butcher, who is a woman, the head one, came walking in and she goes, what did you need, ma'am? And I said, well, I was looking for 80/20, but I hear you don't have any. She says, oh no, we got a fresh delivery this morning. And she pointed to the guy and she says, you go package 80/20.
Did she hear him
say no? She said, you come
no?
back in a few minutes, ma'am, and we'll have your beef. Now, last night...
Did she hear him say that?
Well, yeah. The night before, we went to a different Safeway, asked the butcher. I took I took this.
Yeah, I was with her then.
And I said, could you please slice this for me into 4s? He says, ma'am, we don't cut meat here. Now, Harry noticed in front of the, where the premium stuff is and the seafood is, right below it says, our butchers are happy to do special cuts for you. Just ask. Below it says, our butchers are happy to do special cuts for you. Just ask.
Yep.
And I said, I kind of looked perplexed to him and I said, really? And I go, huh. And then he thought about it for a minute and he turned around, walked away, took about 3 steps, turned around, came back and said, you know what, we're not busy. I'll go ahead and cut that special for you. Yeah. Like he was doing me a favor.
Yeah.
That it wasn't part of his job and there Harry looked down. And it's like, it's in front of the beef down here. It's in front of the premium fish over here. It was like in 3 places across the deli counter area where the meat department was.
Yeah,
and
people just don't want to work anymore.
All he did.
Nobody has any love for their job.
Well, all he did was unwrap it halfway, slice it with a knife, leave the old wrapping on it, which is fine, and rewrap it. 2 minutes. That's all it took was 2 minutes.
Not even that.
And he acted like, you know, here you go. I did you such a great favor. And I'm like, thank you so much. But it was, yeah, it was sad. It's getting sad because the store has rules that say this is what we do for our customer. And then the people that are working are very unhappy. That's another thing last night. Night before, whenever we got our meat, the lady that checked us out, I gave her my cup card, wallet. You know, you have on your phone. Oh, my scanner's not working. Oh, okay. Could you punch my number in? Oh, no, you can go right there and punch your number in. So I punched my number in. And she's trying to do the meat. She's huffing and puffing because her scanner's not working. This morning, same thing. I went to a different Safeway when I went and got my chicken and stuff. And then I go to give her my scan code that has all my coupons that I clipped and everything on them. Oh, I'm sorry. My scanner's not working. And then it wasn't working for the meat. She goes, I'm sorry, I may not be able to ring you up because my scanner's not working. And I said, can't you punch in the number under the scanner code? And the manager was walking by, came over and said, what's the matter? And she tried with the scanner, and she says, well, just punch in the number and the code. The lady goes, well, I'm kind of new here, so I wasn't sure if I could do that. The manager goes, yes, you can punch in the number. It's right here. And then she stood there while the lady was doing it. But you know, they're hiring so many new people. And the people they're hiring just don't, either they're not getting trained properly or they just don't want to work. It's weird. I don't understand why.
It's like you're going to pay me
in the old
and
days,
I got to work too?
Well, in the old days, as a checker, you used to punch in every single number. Those women and men knew the code, or people, got to be careful about that too. They knew the codes and they would sit there and go blah, 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 blah. Yep. I mean, they knew
didn't even
10
look
key
at it, you know?
And did it super fast. They had a little book. They'd flip through to vegetables, look at the fruit, pick a number, punch it in, right? This lady was like, oh no, I don't think I can ring you up because my scanner's not working. And the manager's like, what's the matter? She says, oh, my scanner has not worked all morning for me. And the lady says, well, you can punch in the number. I'll show you how. Sat out there and did it. But I'm thinking, okay, so did they throw her on the floor without teaching her how to do her job?
Obviously.
Because that was crazy, right?
Yeah.
Not only that, but she was one of 2 checkers that were open when we went this morning. Everybody else was self-service, of course. So yeah, things are getting really weird out there, needless to say. And people aren't customer service oriented anymore. It just seems like that to me. Let me know if you guys have the same issue down on the description below. If you guys are noticing a change since the zombie apocalypse lockdown virus and now we've come back, have you noticed that there's a change and that you're not getting customer service, that people aren't customer service skilled out there in the real world anymore?
Well, you know what I've been doing?
What?
I've been going to I know this is going to sound terrible.
We got bacon. Ooh.
This might sound terrible.
Okay.
But I go to the older checkers.
Well, here you go. They're actually hiring older workers because their workforce is low. They're finding people don't want to go into work so much. Okay, Harry, I need bacon out. It's ready.
Okay.
Okay, this thing is tilted goofy there. Why is it tilting? You have it on my setting. Okay, go. Sorry, folks. Yes.
Are you ready now?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay.
Go for it. Get the crusty one out first, the bottom. Get the bottom. Woo! Yeah. Be very careful, dear.
You should always do this when you're on medication. I'm barefooting it.
Barefooting. Ooh, yeah, that looks good too. Oops, be very careful.
I am. I know what I'm doing.
How come there's a red light blinking on the bottom of the camera?
That means it's recording.
Oh, I never saw that before.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm a camera person. Here, let's take a look.
Oh, wait a minute.
Ooh, I cleared it already.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Look at that. Yes, indeedy. Yes, sirree. Woo! I am excited. Yes, indeed. I'll trade you places. This was super
Now,
quick.
if you haven't seen us do this before.
Ooh, watch out. That one's still, wow. That one's still popping.
That one's still cooking.
That one's still popping.
This one's still going, man.
Harry, be careful. You don't want it to ruin your screen.
I mean, my lens.
Wonder why that one's still cooking. Maybe because I have it on a hot burner. What do you think? It's on
it's on a...
That's all right. It can stay there. It's not hurting anything.
Yeah,
Just frying it up in a frying pan.
If you guys haven't seen us do this before, raise your hand.
If you're brand new and you haven't seen us do it before.
And you guys know what that stuff's called right there?
Bacon gold. Bacon gold. Woo! Watch out, Harry. It's still cooking over there.
I know it.
Ooh, that one's kind of goofy looking. There's your piece right there, nice and crispy.
Yep, I like them crispy.
Harry does. He loves his crispy. And you guys, my sinuses are still going crazy.
Well, I'm afraid they're going to for about the next month
Oh
and a
yeah,
half.
it's bad out there. It's not windy today, and that's the good news. But that wind pulled all the... Ooh. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. It stopped.
Oh man, now you gotta clean
I
that
made
up.
a mess.
You gotta clean that up.
Uh-oh. I made a mess.
Let's see what you...
I'm letting it fry some more right
Yep,
there.
right there. Look at that. Grease. Right there.
I did it. My bad. Thank goodness I have Marty to help me.
He left.
Did he?
Yep. Said you couldn't handle the pressure. Yeah, they're still cooking. Look at that.
Well, it's because of the burner underneath it where I cooked the hamburger is still
Yeah.
hot. So I'm just letting them sizzle under there for a minute or two. Bacon gold, because gold is where you find it, and so is bacon gold. Every bacon's a little different, but it's this deliciousness right here. Yes, it is, folks. Ooh, look at there, bacon gold. Because it tastes so good. Better not drip on my shoes.
Good stuff, huh?
Oh yeah. Every bacon gold's a little different.
Yeah, it is. It really is. Depends on how they cook it, I think.
How you
Not
cure
how
it.
they cook it, but how they cure it.
However they cure it.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's a fast curing process. Here, Harry. This is very hot, honey. Isn't that delicious?
Yeah, it's good.
I got the mother load of bacon gold right here, right here. Yes, I do. Oh, wow. You guys, we'll be back in the next segment when I get this grease taken care of and clean up my mess. Yes, I'll clean it up, Harry. I'm sorry. Got fresh bacon grease right here. I took straight from my bacon pan. It's beautiful. I want 3 eggs. How many do you want?
Oh, 2.
2? Why?
Pills. I think they make you feel full or something. I don't know what.
Okay, well then I'll just have 2 too.
You can have 3.
Well, I'll get 2 full. I need to throw these. Oh, that's a crummy. This morning, I had a cup of my homemade bone broth. I took an egg and dropped it in, and I nuked it for about 2 minutes, right? And then at the very halfway through it, a minute, I took my yolk and just poked it a few times so it kind of stayed, it wasn't totally mixed in. It was heaven. It was the best delicious egg cooked in broth that I've had in a very long time. That was delicious, and that's what I had to break my fast this morning before I went to Tai Chi. I wasn't hungry, but I knew I needed to eat something because I got up so early, and I'm not going to be sleeping today like I would normally do. So I'm going to need a little bit extra, I think. That's all I'm thinking, but it was delicious. So I took my bone broth, which is totally turned into gelatin. It's absolutely delicious. Look at the gelatin in there. Can you see that?
Yeah,
That's my bone broth. Put a cup in, put my egg on top of it inside the cup, let it cook, and that bone broth, as soon as it gets warm, it turns into liquid. Then I looked inside and just let it cook, and then when it got hot, I just kind of put my fork through the yolk just a little bit, just to break it open. Oh man, you guys, the yolk was soft and delicious, and the white was cooked, and it was heaven. It was heaven. Anyway, we're having our eggs cooked in our bacon grease. And I've got our 2 bowls here. I put a nice big heaping tablespoon of butter, probably more like 2 because I used a tablespoon. This hamburger is getting cool. putting my eggs inside. And we are having a beef bowl with eggs on top with bacon on the side. So you guys come back right in the next segment. As soon as I plate this, I'll share. Another thing I don't like about bacon grease is it spits.
Yeah, isn't that weird? Like I don't want to get close because I don't want to get it on my lens. Ruin the coating.
This one's mine. This one's yours. Use bacon grease so we don't pour it on. Oops. Actually, this bacon grease can sit in the pan for tomorrow. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Get that little piece of bacon out. Wonder why she's wanting it but not wanting it. Anyway. Let me get some bacon on these real quick. How many bacons?
2.
I'll give you nice crunchy pieces. I like the nice fatty pieces.
Yeah, take those pills and I don't feel anything.
But Harry, you had 3 pieces of chicken.
Oh, that's right, I did, huh?
A half an hour ago to eat your pills with. Anyway, let me come over here. Anyway, you guys, it's a beef bowl with butter, eggs, and bacon. Yes, indeed. Hey, everybody. Sally's going to help me say goodnight. She knows there's a piece of bacon over there.
Yeah, I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. I took a 4-hour nap when I was supposed to. Now I have to stay up for the rest of the night. It is 7 o'clock, almost 7:30. I have to stay up until I get through with my EEG tomorrow I have to arrive at 10:45 tomorrow. Yes, I do. So I have to go there early to fill out paperwork. Anyway, Sally and I want to tell you, please remember, if you haven't done so already, remember to subscribe. Like, subscribe, ring that little bell. Give us a thumbs up. How's that? Thumbs up. Paws up. And we'll see you right here tomorrow. She wants to say goodnight. Yes, she does. Say goodnight. Okay, that's what I thought. Okay, good night. Yes, I've got your carnivore dog right here. Good night. She's so cute. Good night, everyone.